Remember, guys, Scoobies Do Movies is officially becoming
Masters of the Movieverse. Stay tuned so you guys don't miss anything.
Now, I'm not going to say it again, but this scene where the mountain is rising up does kind of look like a turtle shell, but I'm not saying that it is.
It's obviously the larva form of Mothra. Duh. What's up, gang? Alex here.
Dre here.
And while you're here, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for alerts of new episodes because this is our last episode as Scoobies Do Movies. As of next week, we are changing to Masters of the Movieverse.
That's right.
It's okay. We're going to get through. Lots of nostalgic feelings, but you want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything.
Yes. Do that, guys. Thanks for being with us over this past year. Our first official episode of Masters will be kicking off with a thank you video for all of you guys who have been with us for all this time.
But
today, for our final episode,
we are doing the trailer reaction for Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer number 2.
Woo!
Enough sappy stuff.
Yes. After the last trailer reaction we did for Godzilla, we get it. We thought Gamera was in this one. He's clearly not.
Yes.
You guys have
It looked like
that.
a giant turtle.
It looked like a giant turtle.
You know, but we got it. We got it after the first comment.
You guys told us it was the larva form of Mothra. Thank you. We did not need 1,000 people telling us that,
but we heard you loud and clear, so we are correcting it for this video.
So can't wait to get into this. Obviously, this is the movie before we get the BVS style King Kong versus Godzilla. So I'm kind of wondering how they're going to tee this all up. The size difference, because these monsters are massive. King Kong, not so much. And in this one, we get all of the big Toho hits. Obviously, Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan. And word on the street is there might be a couple of original made just for this movie monsters, like with the Motus we got in the first film.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see if they bring any kind of new monsters to the game here.
Yeah, so should we see what we got with Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Trailer number 2. Okay.
Hello?
11?
Is anyone there? I'm trying to reach.
All right, Independence Day style. Rodan.
Senators, we believe that these titans are just the tip of the iceberg.
Did you see the turtle shell? I'm not saying it.
Which of these titans are here to protect us? And which of these titans are here to threaten us?
Ooh, big boy.
So you'd want to make Godzilla our pet?
No. We would be his.
You sure he's gonna be okay?
They're everywhere.
Battling for dominance. A rival alpha to Godzilla.
You gotta be kidding.
Hey, Randy. Oh! at the hit show with the Ric Flair. Woo!
Yes. I was engrossed through that entire trailer. Like, I don't know how I looked, but I felt like my eyes were bugging.
We're going to do a quick scrub, not a deep cut, thorough one, but a quick one. I do want to bring up real quick how when the first Godzilla reboot came out a couple years ago, Japan was actually fat-shaming Godzilla because they were like, he's so much thicker than he was in the Japanese films. Looking at this one, it's like, yeah, Godzilla, big boy.
Yeah, he's thick.
He doesn't miss leg day. So we start off the trailer with Millie Bobby Brown, 11 from Stranger Things.
I love her.
She's awesome. Don't know who, but clearly Millie is trying to get a hold of someone.
I love these shots in the beginning, like these epic shots with all the people running in the street.
Classic Godzilla. You always need people running and pointing.
Yeah, and then like even just like the city being like kind of demolished, like from that high aerial view, it just shows you the epicness that this film is going to be.
I love this Independence Day type shot where you see the Capitol building and just Washington, D.C. It's all burning to the ground. We get what looks to be the birth of Rodan springing from the volcano's fury. Monarch, the organization in the first Godzilla movie, they even were in the King Kong movie, John Goodman's company. They look like they got a major upgrade in this one. We see this one scene with their flying helicopters. Later we see that they have like this definitely Independence Day looking sort of like space hover vessel that's keeping up with Rodan.
And I thought it was interesting because in that meeting, they're saying, you know, we have some of these Titans are here for good. Some of them are here to destroy us. And we're still trying to figure out, even as an audience, like how that's going to play out. Classically, Mothra has been a protector of Earth.
Definitely. Yeah.
So are they teaming up to go against Rodan?
That kind of makes sense, like almost like sea creature versus sea creature, flyer versus flyer.
Yeah. I also think it's just so funny because this is such a testament to the human race of like, them just being like, yes, we are still, like, we have these insane god titans that are fighting for the earth, but we are still the important thing here.
Right?
They must be coming to protect us. We still need dominance over our earth. It's like, you don't have dominance. It's going to be up to these people. Like, it's going to be up to the titans.
The ego. I didn't know what they talked about original monsters. You brought it, you said this looks like a...
Yeah, that's what because it's coming out of the ground. It has, like, the little...
The tendrils, where there are spikes arms. Vera Farmiga plays sort of the lead researcher and scientist in this. Millie Brown plays her daughter. We get Tywin looking at the King Ghidorah frozen in the ice. I think that they're going to be studying this, and obviously it's either going to be an accident that happens, but worse yet, as we saw in the other trailers, what if they purposely release him, and then it's almost the Age of Ultron situation where it's, you created your own worst enemy.
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling that that's what the case is going to be.
Now, I'm not going to say it again, but this scene where the mountain is rising up does kind of look like a turtle shell, but I'm not saying that it is.
It's obviously the larva form of Mothra. Duh.
With this giant mountain on its back. I'm just saying.
It looks like a turtle.
Oh, I love that scene where the helicopter's flying under in those sort of underground caverns. Because, again, reading up on this, they said that there might be a whole nother world underneath our world. So imagine if humans live on the top surface of Earth, but what if there were deeper levels of creatures and critters that live underneath the crust of the Earth that are way more powerful, way more ancient, and that's how they get around for all these centuries,
like
by
the
using
reptilians.
like a reptile, using these almost natural made tunnels. Okay, yeah, I see. We get the larva form of Mothra. Thank you. Clearly a moth. Slug and not a turtle.
Also, I think in this scene she does look benevolent. Like the light is shining on her. Like kind of has like a smile almost. Like this is, I think Mothra is going to be a protector. This
badass overhead shot of Rodan. Again, he's born of lava and fire, so maybe every time he flies somewhere, just a trail of fire falls behind him.
So I had to shout out Duncan.
Philly, Duncan! Yeah.
America runs on Duncan. This is not an ad.
Look at that sweet, sweet product placement as we get our first good look at King Ghidorah. Long tail, 3 heads and all.
Very threatening.
I love that awesome scene of Mothra and Rodan looking like they're on opposite sides, about to come at each other in that sort of crash collision. And speaking of crash collisions, we get our big boy Godzilla taking on bigger boy King Ghidorah. Look at that. Look at that Creed-style grimace on his face.
I like this little montage here. We get quick cuts of all of the monsters using their powers, like they're lighting up, they're throwing things on fire. I like Millie Bobby Brown's character in this because it looks like she has a special connection to Godzilla. Like they're kind of teeing that up for her to have like some sort of emotional connection.
Anytime you have a giant robot or monster, again,
There's a child
Bumblebee,
that understands them.
Pete's Dragon, Iron Giant, exactly. Like they form that bond. It dehumanizes the monster, and it gives
The innocence of a child.
the innocence of a child, exactly. That whimsy and wonder. And then, yes, we get our money shot. Yes. Again, Creed style. Adonis versus Drago Jr. Yeah, you get the Godzilla coming right at the three-headed King Ghidorah. I don't know what else to say because I was already in the bag for this. I loved everything I've read / seen on Godzilla so far. It looks like after the disappointment of the first one, where we got maybe max 15 minutes of Godzilla, they learned we're getting Monster Palooza.
Yeah, and you know me, I'm not always the biggest fan of monster movies, Pacific Rim. but like this, I am sold on this because I mean the shots look epic. I'm really excited to see how this like plot plays out, and also I love the characters. I love the actors in this film. So
Definitely, it's really the actors that have me going, and I typically am against shared universe movies. Godzilla, the first one, was fine. King Kong, not very good. I'm hoping this could sort of be the Wonder Woman of the franchise, and that the King Kong versus Godzilla is more aligned to Civil War as opposed to Batman v Superman. So, guys, thanks for checking out our trailer reaction for Godzilla, King of the Monsters, trailer number 2. As always, make sure to like, subscribe. Hey! Hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
yes, and let us know in the comments who your favorite monster is.
Great one, good, yeah.
And
from Rampage to the
from all of the movies.
Kaiju in Pacific Rim, the Toho monsters. Oh yeah, you meant just Godzilla movies?
Yeah.
No, I mean, throw them all out.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite giant
monster?
monster?
Give us your top monster.
Yeah.
And as we said before, make sure you subscribe because we're changing to Masters of the Movieverse. You don't want to miss anything.
Thanks for checking out this final episode of Scoobies Do Movies, y'all. It's been a wild year, but don't worry, as Kelly just said, we're not going anywhere. We're just evolving to something new and better.
That's right. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Later.